To my channel, and here we are going to solve this problem as it says that an irregular hexagon ABCDEF has the following dimensions. AB is 51, BC is 30, CD is 23, DE is 36, EF is 30, AD is 70, and AF is 38. Angle FAB is 110 degree and angle ABC is 88 degree. Here we ask that we are to construct the hexagon using the above information, and question B says that we are to construct a similar figure A1, B1, C1, D1, E1 and F that we have an area of ratio 5:3 to ABCDEF. That is all that we are given here. Okay, so let's do the construction of the irregular hexagon as instructed, making use of the given dimensions. Okay, now the first that we need to do is to draw a horizontal line. So we draw a horizontal line here like this. Draw a horizontal line. Then we are starting with AB. AB is 51 millimeters, so we have to take a measurement of 51 millimeters. So starting from here, so here we have 51 millimeters. So this is point A, and this is point B. Okay, so we have that. So the next one that we have is that we are going to get BC. Now, for us to get BC, we need to construct an angle of 88 millimeters at point B. So we take our protractor, then we set it at this point B here. We set it at point B. Okay, then we take 88 degree. 88 degree. So for 88 degree, so this is 80. So then here we have 88 degree at this point. So this is 88. Just put a dot on the paper like this. Then we are going to draw a line. So we draw a line like this. Okay, so next is we also need to construct angle 110 degree at point A, as we have that angle FAB is 110 degrees. So we set our protractor at this point A like this, and we take 110 degree. So 110 degree, so we read in this direction. So this is 110 degree here. So we have 110 degree. So we are going to draw a line from here. So we draw a line from here to here. Alright, so we have this. So the next that we're going to do is to take the measurement of line BC now. So which is 30 millimeter. BC is 30 millimeter. So on our ruler with the compass we take 30 millimeters. So like this. Okay, so then we put at P here. So we make an arc here like this. So this is point C here. So here we have point C at this point. Then we also have that CD is 23 millimeters. Take a measurement of 23 millimeters here on the ruler. So this is 23 millimeters. So we put the pinpoint of compass at point C here. Then we draw an arc here like this. Okay, then before we can get DE, so we need to do something. We need to get point F here on this line. So as we have that AF is 38 millimeters. Take a measurement of 38 millimeters. So this is this is 38 millimeters. So we put it here. I'll make an arc here. So this is 38 millimeters. So this point is point F. Okay. So the next is we need to get distance EF. So distance EF is 30 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 30 millimeters on the ruler. So we take 30 millimeters on the ruler with the compass. Then we put at this point F here. So we draw an arc here. Okay, so we draw an arc here. So then next thing that we are going to do is that we have that distance AD. Distance AD is 70 millimeters. Distance AD or length AD of the hexagon is 70 millimeters. So we take a measurement of 70 millimeters. 70 millimeters. So this is 70 millimeters here. 70 millimeters. Okay, so we take 70 millimeters, we put it at point A here, and we make an arc on this arc here. So this point that we have here, this point here, this is point D. So we have this point on point D here. Okay, so then the next thing that we're going to get is DE. DE is 36 millimeters. So we take 36 millimeters here. 36 millimeters, we take 36 millimeters on the ruler with the compass. So this is 36. So this is 36 millimeters. So we put at D here, at this point D here, and we make an arc here on this arc. So that gives us point E. So this is point E. So I believe the construction is clear to us. So what we need to do now is that, so we join EF together. We join EF together like this. Then we join DE together. Okay. Then we join CD together like this. Okay, so this is the hexagon that we have to construct, which is an irregular hexagon. So the next thing that we are going to do is to do the enlargement, as we are instructed that we should enlarge it to a ratio of 5:3. Okay. Alright, so what we need to do now is that we are going to extend this line. Okay, so we make 5 equal divisions from point B towards this side. 5 equal divisions. So here we have 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So we have the 5 equal divisions. If we remember this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. Okay, so we have this point. So the next thing that we are going to do is that, so we are going to draw a vertical line down at point B. So draw a vertical line. That's a line that is perpendicular to AB. So draw this line, draw it down like this. Okay. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to bisect distance A3. Distance between A and 3 here. So we bisect it. So this is how to go about that. So with the pinpoint of your compass at A, extend to any convenient radius. So any convenient radius, so you draw an arc up and down here. So then put the same radius at point 3 here. Then draw an arc here. We draw an arc here. So then we draw a line. That's the bisector of point A and 3. So with this point here, so let's call this point, let's call it point X. So this point X is the midpoint of point A and 3. So put the pinpoint of our compass here at this point X, we extend to 3. Okay. Then we are to draw a semicircle from here and meeting A at this point. Okay. So then wherever the semicircle touches the line that we drew out of B down here, so we call it, so it meets it here, so we call this point, we call it point 3 prime. Okay, so we call it 3 prime. Then we are to bisect distance A and 5. The distance between A and 5 we divide into 2. So we also take a compass, we extend to a convenient radius and we draw an arc up here and down here. Okay, then put it at 5. At 5, so we'll draw an arc here and draw an arc here. So looking at what I have here, it's as if the line is coming to this point So we just need to get the midpoint. So it's as if the midpoint is falling at B, so it doesn't mean. So just go on. So it falls at B. So what we need to do now is that we put the midpoint of our compass here at this point B here. So then we extend to 5. Then we draw an arc like this to meet A at this point. So then wherever the line, so meet this vertical line that we drew out of B, so we take note of it, and this is 0.5 prime. Okay, so we are doing enlargement, so I need to extend this line a bit. Okay, so now the next thing that we are going to do is that we join A3 prime, like this. Join A3 prime. Then the next thing that we are going to do is that we take our set square and set along this A3 prime. Then we support it with our ruler. Then we shift it to 0.5 prime. So then we draw a line from here. Okay, so what we have done now is that we are shifting this point A from here to this point for enlargement. So this becomes point A1. Okay, now before we go on, the next that we are going to do is that from this point B here, we are going to draw radial lines. I will pass through point F, pass through point B, pass through point D, and it will pass through point C here. Okay, so this is where we have point. So we have point C here. Okay, so what I mean is this. So from point B, you draw a line passing through point E like this. Then we also draw a line from B passing through point E. Okay, then we also draw from B passing through D. Okay, then we also draw from B passing through point C. So this is it. Alright, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we need to locate point F1 as we have located point A1 here. So with our compass being set along AF like this, so we shift it to point A1, here. Then you draw from here to here. Okay, so this is point F1 here. Then we set our set square along EF like this. Okay, then we shift it to F1 and we draw. Okay, so this is point E1. Then we set the set square along DE like this and support with the ruler. Then we shift it to E1. Then we draw a line from here. So meeting this line that pass through D from B. So this point is point D1. Okay. Then we set our set square along CD. So set the set square along CD like this. Okay, so just a small distance. So we still need to do it. So then we shift the set square to point D1 here. To point D1 and we draw to meet this line. Okay, so this point here is point C1. Okay, so then we are going to connect this point. So we connect it together to make it a thick line for the enlargement. Okay, then this line also from that is A1B, make it a thick line. So this is the enlargement. So that is A1, F1, E1, D1, C1 and B is the enlargement of this hexagon A, B, C, D, E, F. So as simple as I've done it here. All you need to do is to practice. When you practice, you become a master at it. Thank you and God bless you.